My right eyelid just gave out. Larry, are you there? This is my new reality. I'll have to live the rest of my life with only one eye.
What's wrong with having only one eye? I think one eye is plenty.
I know you're trying to be positive, but
I'm serious, Carl. You can see fine with one eye, just like you can do fine with one best friend.
I agree about the only needing one best friend part, but I do have concerns about my depth perception and my ability to use binoculars.
You can train your one working eye to have the power of two.
I've never trained for anything in my entire life. You know that, Larry. You're supposed to be my best friend. You're supposed to help me in times of
I
crisis.
am helping you. I'm keeping you company. I'm helping you adjust to your new life.
I'm scared. Are you scared, Larry?
Of course I'm scared. I'm scared for you. I'm scared for me. I'm scared for our friendship.
And it's back up and running. I almost caught a little permanent shut-eye there.
You're probably allergic to something in the apartment.
I'm not allergic to anything.
Good, then we can get a cat.
Except cats. Come on, Larry.
I'm sorry, Carl. I just really want a pet cat.
I have for a long time.
I feel bad. I just don't want to be constantly sneezing in my own apartment.
I feel bad for even bringing it up.
Oh, I feel bad.
I feel bad.
I feel bad.
I feel bad.
You first.
I was gonna say, still best friends?
Number one.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I feel bad.
How's it going?
Let's just say I'm happy to see you. With both eyes.
Lost myself, but now I see for the first time in a while. Falling fast, finally free my mind.
That girl's drowning.
She sure is, Larry. She sure is.
She needs a towel, stat. She's wet and her skin is pruned. Veronica, may I speak with you for a moment? In private?
Why aren't you being supportive? This young lady needs our help.
I realized you were being a good guy when you jumped into the water to save her from drowning. But at the same time, I'm jealous that you saved her and not me.
But Veronica, you weren't drowning.
Emotions don't always make sense, Carl.
She's right, Carl. For instance, I feel annoyed that you saved this young lady from drowning when I was clearly the one who pointed out she was drowning in the first place. And now, my girlfriend thinks you're a hero, and she thinks I'm a complete and utter loser.
Can I talk to you for a second, Larry?
Sure. Speak away.
In private? I don't understand why you think you need to impress me by saving some upstart skank from drowning. When you act uncertain about my feelings for you, it makes me feel your feelings for me are uncertain.
I don't know what my problem is. Here I've got this great girl and I'm acting like a total jerk.
Even when you act like a jerk, you're my jerk.
Here, I got you these. As a way of saying I'm sorry.
Come on, let's get back to the picnic.
Larry, Sophia, meet Nicole.
Great to meet you, Larry. Sofa.
It's Sophia.
I've heard so much about you both. I don't have a boyfriend right now, but I hope someday to be in a relationship as killer as yours.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yep. I mean, I guess I should have learned how to swim before walking so dangerously close to the river. Thank you.
Nicole, can I talk to you for a second? In private?
What is it, Veronica?
You're being super flirty with my boyfriend. I realize you're probably feeling emotional right now, or whatever. Maybe you think you're in love with him. I guess what I'm saying is don't mess with my boyfriend just because, by some coincidence, he happened to save you from drowning.
The truth is, I do find your boyfriend attractive, but I would never do anything to put your relationship in jeopardy. Besides, Carl loves you. You're beautiful inside and out. I know that Sophia is your #1 best friend, but I'd like to wedge myself in there and become one of your top 5 best friends. Also, I hope you don't mind if I give Carl my business card. I hope to someday repay him for saving my life.
You can never repay somebody for saving your life.
You could get pretty freaking close. Here's my card. I design websites for a living. I love my job. I'm really good at it. Keep in touch and always follow your heart.
What's this thing for? Well, I know how much you wanted a real pet, but we couldn't have one because I'm allergic. So I thought, since you are my #1 best friend, I'd get you the next best thing.
Stuffed animal.
His name is Stuffy.
That name makes him sound like he has a stuffed nose.
If he had a stuffed nose, his name would be Sniffles.
Maybe his name is Sniffles. How do you even know his name?
Maybe you should be a little more concerned with taking care of your new pet and a little less concerned with being so selfish all the time, Larry.
It's not selfish to want an actual live pet instead of a pretend one. What am I supposed to do with a stuffed animal? Feed it a can of stuffed tuna?
I'm gonna take a snooze.
Yeah, seems like you could use a little shut-eye.
And you can use a little shut mouth. Hello, Larry. Hey, Stuffy. How's your cold? I mean, I don't think you have a cold. You know, Stuff, I thought Larry was my best friend through thick and thin, but apparently...
But apparently he is. You were right. Stuffy's an excellent compromise, and more than a compromise, I've grown to love the little guy. Now I see he's even better than a real-life pet. He doesn't need a litter box. He'll never get sick. And he's just as soft, if not softer.
Are you just saying that? Because I still have the receipt. I'm sorry for telling you to get a little shut mouth.
It did me good. Gave the old flapper a break.
Let's celebrate.
What is with all the commotion? I was trying to read. If you can't keep it down, you can find another place to live. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, I'm your new landlord. I'm Dominic. I'm not messing around.
I'm Carl, and this is my roommate and best friend, Larry. Sorry to have bothered you. See, we're celebrating. That's why we popped open a bottle of non-alcoholic champagne.
Would you care for a glass?
No, I don't want a glass of your stupid champagne, especially if it's non-alcoholic, which would technically make it sparkling grape juice. What I would care for is some peace and quiet so I can finish reading my novel.
What's that you're reading?
What do you care what I'm reading? How would you like it if I asked you what you were reading, or what size hat you are?
I wouldn't mind at all, and I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It has everything to do with everything. Now, what size hat are you?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
What size hat are you?
Large?
Medium. I hate both of you, and you can both shove it. And I also hate women because they're tricky, mean, and confusing. Goodbye. To be clear, I don't hate everything. I like reading. I like spending time with my kid brother, being a landlord, and I also like my other job as a boxing promoter. Now, I'm going back to my apartment, and I don't want to be bothered again. You got it? I just want to remind you, dummies, that rent is $2,000 per month. Not per year, not per decade, but per month. And I'm gonna need it by this Thursday, or else.
You know something, Carl? That was some lip-smacking good lemonade.
Yeah. We should have sold it at a lemonade stand instead of drinking it all.
Yeah, we do need to make some money.
We could get jobs on Wall Street.
You can't just get a job on Wall Street, Carl. You at least need a master's in business or an uncle who works on Wall Street.
I know that, Larry. I was simply just tossing out a suggestion.
We need to think bigger. We don't want to get jobs working for somebody else.
We could form a band. Did you know bands make more money from touring than they do CD sales?
I actually did know that, but I was thinking more along the lines of becoming entrepreneurs, starting a small business.
Or a medium business, or a large business.
Now you're thinking bigger.
We could sell computers.
How would we get the computer?
We'd steal them right off the truck in broad daylight.
Sure that idea is
No masks, no disguises. We just walk right up, take the computers, and no one knows a thing.
You don't think the people who own the computers might suspect something?
Not if we broke into the database and changed the computer count.
How would we do something like that? We don't have that kind of expertise.
We'd hire a master hacker.
What would we pay him with?
Computers. We could become the largest computer distributor on the entire continent, Larry.
I think you're thinking a little too big here, Carl. We need to think bigger ish.
Could start a website, like that girl Nicole whose life I saved.
She did seem successful.
From what I hear, she's uncommonly successful.
No. Well,
I'll grab her number. It's ringing.
Yeah, talk to me.
Hi, it's Carl.
Carl. Carl. Former NBA star Karl Malone, one of the greatest power forwards of all time.
Carl from yesterday?
Oh, hi, Carl from yesterday. How are you? Thanks again for saving my life.
You're welcome. Hey, I was thinking, since you run an awesome website for a living, maybe you can help me and my #1 best friend and awesome roommate, Larry, start up a website. We're in a little bit of a bind and we can use some quick cash.
Well, first of all, it takes time to create a profitable website.
And what's second of all?
There is no second of all.
Then why was there a first of all?
It's unlikely that you'll make a quick buck from a website. It takes time. It could take a year or more
A year?
or more.
What do you think about this idea? Stealing computers and selling them for 100% profit.
Oh, Carl, you have such a playful sense of humor. I really appreciate you saving my life. I feel so close to you. I know you're already spoken for, but if it doesn't work out, maybe you'll ask me on a date?
Maybe in some alternate reality.
Maybe this right here is an alternate reality, and in our actual reality, we are successful truck drivers. And we don't have to pay rent because we live in our trucks. Think about that.
All I can think about is Nicole. What if she's the one?
Don't you think you're forgetting someone?
And what does Stuffy have to do with anything?
I'm talking about your girlfriend.
Veronica. She's gonna be crushed when I leave her for Nicole. And as my very best friend, you have to break the news to her.
You two have so many beautiful memories together. Time at the street fair, the vacation in Paris, the road trip, the night she surprised you with dinner in bed. She loves you. Don't throw that away for a flash in the pan.
You're right, Larry. What was I thinking? How can I mistake some fleeting attraction for true love? Please don't tell Veronica.
Carl. I would never. Well, time for my afternoon shower.
Great move, Larry. I'm gonna make a snack of toast and jam.
That's it.
What's it?
I thought of an idea for a website. www.jam.com, a site for jam lovers citywide.
Or what about www.jam.com, a site for jam lovers nationwide?
The site will cover all sorts of jam. Raspberry, strawberry.
Blueberry?
Now you got it.
We should spread, pun intended, the good news.
Yeah, I think this idea really is gonna spread. No pun intended.
We are jam-packed full of ideas, pun intended.
That's a very good pun. No pun intended.
I feel like that pun was intended.
The hell do you want?
Great news, friend.
I'm not your friend, doy-oy.
We figured out a way to make money, so we'll definitely be able to pay our rent on time.
I just want my money. I don't care how you idiots get it. Now it's time for my online book club. I have to go set up my new webcam. Alone.
I'm surprised the name jam.com isn't already taken.
Sweet
Sweetie, didn't you boys check to see if the domain name was taken?
We didn't think of that.
Well, you should really check to be sure, but I'd be really surprised if it isn't already taken.
Even if you come up with another name.
Like eatingjam.com.
Yeah, like
You
that.
kind of interrupted my girlfriend there, Carl.
Now you're interrupting me, Larry. As I was saying, even if you do come up with another name.
Maybe jam.org's still available.
You just did it again, Carl.
I'm trying to think bigger-ish, Larry.
I would really love to finish this sentence.
Go ahead.
Do not touch my girlfriend.
Look, even if you come up with another name, or if the name isn't taken, how does this idea make a quick buck? A website about jam? I assume your primary source of revenue would be advertising. It takes time to get advertisers.
We would also maybe be selling jam.
Would you be making the jam or would you be buying it wholesale? Either way, it's gonna cost money up front, and you guys can't even make rent.
That's why we're trying to make money.
What you guys need is a steady source of income.
We don't mean to sound non-supportive. It just seems like you two haven't thought this idea all the way through.
Well, you do sound non-supportive, so thanks for nothing. Come on, Carl. Let's go.
Don't tell me what to do, Larry. But I will go with you because I agree with you.
Why don't you boys stay for dinner?
Yeah, we can order pizza and eat it on the stoop.
I've lost my appetite.
So have I.
I can't believe the lack of support from our girlfriends.
I know. Both our girlfriends were completely non-supportive. Maybe I was right to have a crisis about mine. Maybe you were wrong to not have a crisis about yours.
Well, at least we'll always have each other.
I'm really grateful we're #1 best friends, Larry. Larry? Larry?
I was just taking a break, getting a little shut mouth.
Cool.
What's up, fellas?
Hello. My name is Larry, and this is my best friend and roommate, Carl. I haven't seen you around. Are you new in town?
Just got in this morning and drove all the way from Cali.
That is a long drive.
It's long enough. Gives you time to think. It's my motorcycle over there.
Nice hog. Nice wheels.
You know about bikes?
Not really.
Neither do I.
It's because you're not from California. Everyone in California rides a bike. My name's Johnny. My full name's Jonathan Jr., so some people call me JJ. But you guys can call me Johnny. I'm trying to get away from the whole JJ thing.
Carving out a new identity on a new coast, huh?
Something like that.
Say, we were just about to go inside and unwind because we just got into huge fights with our girlfriends. You want to come inside and join us for some decaffeinated coffee?
I don't see the point in decaf. I'll take some almonds if you got any.
So does your bike have a name?
Mike Tyson, like the boxer?
Funny you should mention boxing because the landlord of this very apartment is not only a landlord, but also a boxing promoter.
I know. He's my brother. I don't particularly care for my brother. We didn't even really grow up together, except summers. He's mean. He's aggressive, he's judgmental. But he's the only family I've got. I found out a couple weeks ago he suffers from an enlarged heart. He could die. Just like that. So I decided to come back, go into the family business in a last-ditch effort to salvage our rocky relationship before he passes on. Going into the family business also makes sense from a financial perspective.
Johnny, you seem like a super cool, level-headed guy with a flair for business. Maybe you could give my best friend and I some advice. We need to make a quick buck. A couple thousand quick bucks to be precise. We need to pay our rent. To your brother, as it turns out. We're thinking about starting a website about jam. Our girlfriends don't like the idea, but what do you think?
Let me sleep on it. Meet me tomorrow for some coffee action, and I'll help you guys figure it out.
That's great, Johnny. Thanks. I look forward to hearing your input and becoming very, very close friends with you.
Beige.
Johnny is such a great guy.
If he's so great, why don't you make him your #1 best friend?
That's not what I meant, Larry.
He hasn't even helped us yet.
Yet being the key word. I'm sure he'll help us sort it out. Just hold your horses.
I literally am holding my horses.
Gentlemen, I have figured it out. I remembered this morning that I have a friend who has a raspberry farm upstate. I called him, and he's willing to donate 100 pounds of berries to give you guys a little jump start.
That's great.
Yeah, real great. We'll only sell one type of jam. It's a good thing variety's not the spice of life. Oh wait, JJ, I just remembered. Variety is the spice of life.
That's rude, Larry.
I thought I told you to call me Johnny, not JJ.
Guess I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying because I don't find you that interesting or cool.
Larry's usually a really nice guy.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just go hang by myself.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I got jealous because Carl likes you so much and you seem like a cool guy and I thought he might make you his new #1 best friend. But I've realized true friends, like Carl and I, we don't hold each other back. So I'd love it if the three of us could become extremely close. Carl and I will remain best friends and you'll be right here.
Beige?
What do you mean beige?
Whenever something is cooler than cool, it's beige, because beige is a super cool word. Thank you. Nothing like that first sip of a fine roast.
Say, Johnny, not to change the subject, but I've been thinking.
You are changing the subject, but I don't mind.
You seem like a really great guy, and I know this really great girl, and I think the two of you might potentially get along really well.
And you mean like a setup? Like a blind date?
That's exactly what I mean. I know what it's like to be new in town without any friends.
I also know, and so does Stuffy.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I love you, Johnny. I'll always love you. I'll never leave you.
Tell us, Johnny. What is it?
Come on, Johnny. We're all friends here.
I have emotional problems, okay? Most badasses do. It's the price you pay for being a cool dude.
Right, but being a cool dude must be awesome.
Being cool is usually pretty beige, but with women, I have trust issues.
Your brother indicated he also doesn't trust women.
Well, he didn't indicate it, Larry. He flat out said it.
Excuse me, Carl. I'm sorry if I didn't memorize the conversation and repeat it back verbatim. My point is, maybe a lack of trust towards women runs in the family.
Or maybe his trust issues stem from his own personal experiences.
Or maybe he's just attracted to the wrong kind of woman.
Johnny, if you're truly committed to seeing results and working on your trust issues, then you should give it a shot with my friend Nicole. She's a great girl. And if I already weren't in a relationship, I would have asked her out on a date.
I don't want your sloppy seconds.
Now hold on there, Johnny. My best friend Carl here was a perfect gentleman. He never once touched her,
Aside from when he pulled her from the ocean to save her from drowning.
Maybe I can save you from drowning too.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
What is that? A piece of string around your neck? What are you, a Texan? Is that a bolo tie? Why don't you wear a thick tie like a real man? I brought you here to assist with the family business, not to go to some late night parties. I need you to do some office work for D Properties, and I also need you to find an undercard for the upcoming fight I'm promoting. Your hair is too long. You're gonna need a haircut before you meet up with clients.
What is this? Dominic?
What?
Why do you let the cereal get soggy like this? It's disgusting.
I like the mushy consistency.
This is why your wife left you.
This is not why my wife left me. My wife left me because I'm mean and I hate women.
You're mean and you hate women because your wife left you.
You bastard! That was part of a set. Where are you going?
I'm going out! I'm not 74,000 years old like you, and I don't need 18,000 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah, well, we'll see how many tens of thousands of hours of sleep you need when you are 74,000 years old.
Nicole?
Johnny,
I like your nails. Sorry I'm late. My brother makes me so mad sometimes.
tell me what happened.
You're so supportive.
I feel safe with you.
What if you stop loving me? Then what?
Don't say that.
Why not? That's what happened with my last girlfriend.
I'm not her. I'll never be her, Johnny. Can't tell if you like me.
Yeah, I read that girls like you more when they can't tell if you like them or not.
Let's just be honest with each other. Can you tell me what you're thinking right now?
I can show you.
Why are you so far away? I want to have your babies. Oh, Jonathan. What's wrong?
Jonathan was my father's name.
I don't even know your father.
That's because he's dead. And you utter his name during our first ever kiss.
Damn it, Johnny. It was after our first ever kiss, and I was simply in the moment moaning your full name.
My full name is Jonathan Jr.
You're being impossible. I was just trying to say your full name. Couples always do that during passionate
So we're a
moments.
couple now.
Well, I thought
You thought what exactly?
Bonjour.
I'm sorry, we don't speak French.
I see a woman. She's having tears in her eyes.
She's fine.
Would you care to order? Perhaps an hors d'oeuvre?
Going to the bar. Hi, could I have a house whiskey, please?
I was merely.
Thanks for taking care of my girl. Can we have a moment? Hello?
Of course. Yes.
I'm sorry for being such a jerk. My last relationship was really volatile. It was volcanic even. And I think it left me scarred. But I want to change. And I want to change with you. I consider you not only my lover, but also my best friend. I'm sorry for ruining what should have been a wonderful first date. And I don't want it to be our last.
You're so self-absorbed. Please, just take me home.
When I talk to you, I feel your sadness. When you look at me, your eyes go red. When the sun goes down inside the blue, fall out of the sky, lay yourself beside the falling night.
Hey, how was the big date?
Awful. There's something wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you, bro. Women are tricky and mean.
This one was nice. I blew it. I blew it. I tried to tell Larry and Carl about my problems with women, and they didn't believe me.
Yeah, those idiots are no good. I bet those clowns set you up on a bad date just to make you look like a fool. I hate those birds' brains.
I do feel like a fool.
I know how we can teach those twerps a lesson.
I'm really glad we're roommates. Because if we weren't, I would be very sad.
Very sad? I would be so depressed I wouldn't be able to walk. Not even to come visit you.
So you would never visit me if we weren't roommates? Thanks a lot, Carl.
Of course I would visit you, Larry. I would hire a muscular person to carry me over to your apartment every single day.
On your way to my apartment, you'd pass me, being carried to your apartment. Carl? Carl?
I was just getting a little shut-mouthed.
Very cool.
Now let's hang up that sign.
Hello, friends.
Welcome, friend.
How was the big date?
It was fine.
Just fine?
It was marvelous. My trust issues and baggage with women and checkered past didn't get in the way at all.
That's great. It sounds like you're cured.
We're all out of almonds because they're very expensive and we haven't been able to replenish our supply since we're pretty short on cash. But Would you like a glass of water?
I can't stay long.
So tell us about the big date.
You know, I'm kind of tired. I don't really feel like talking about it.
Then why did you swing by? I mean, not that you can't stop by for no reason at all.
Or for a specific reason.
I have a way for you guys to make some money. All you have to do is box on the undercard of a fight my brother's promoting. Okay, the fight's in 3 days. It pays $2,000 a piece. That's 2 months' rent.
Great. Who do Carl and I have to box against?
And we box against each other.
I don't know. Carl's my #1 best friend, and I'd rather not get into a fist fight with him.
Larry's my #1 best friend, and I'd rather not get into a fist fight with him.
I just said that, Carl.
I know that, Larry. I was just echoing your sentiment.
Listen, you guys, Jam.com is not happening. Okay, we all know that. And my bro needs an undercard. So let me bottom line it for you. You get in the ring, you throw a few punches, you make $2,000 a piece. What do you say?
We'll think about it.
We'll strongly consider it. We'll bottom line it for you tomorrow.
That's all I ask.
Foul, foul. That's a foul, Larry. Running around, playing sports.
You know that's a foul.
It's exhausting. We should cool down with some ice cream.
Eating ice cream will be counterproductive, Larry. We should be training for our big match.
If we both don't train, it's leaving itself out. We get paid either way, and we should cool down with some ice cream.
But ice cream is full of saturated fat.
But ice cream is a great way to relax after some exercise.
Bottom line, we shouldn't be eating ice cream when we need to be in the best shape of our lives. We should be drinking protein shakes.
I don't understand why you're suddenly so serious about boxing.
I'm not suddenly so serious about boxing, Larry. I just think we should train so we don't get tired during the fight.
Well, I don't feel like training, and I don't care for protein shakes. I'm going to get some ice cream. You can train by yourself.
Hey, Johnny. How's things with Nicole?
You know, I'm really not that into her. Hey, I have a proposal I'd like to make you. Carl, I admire and respect your passion for the sport of boxing. You got heart. You got guts. And I'd be honored if you'd allow me to be your personal trainer.
I don't know, Johnny.
Carl, boxing is a business. All right, you have to train properly if you want to beat Larry.
Yeah, but I don't want
Carl, you might even have a career as a boxer. And if you and I train together, it might be an excellent opportunity for us to become extremely close.
I agree with you. We could become very close if I allow you to train me. But I don't want to upset Larry. He is my #1 best friend, and he's already on edge about things between us.
Where's Larry? Right. He's eating ice cream.
Okay, I'll allow you to train me, but with one stipulation. Larry remains my #1 best friend.
Understood. Great training, Sash.
It sure was, Johnny. Thanks, man. Whoa, Larry, what's up, man? I just had a great training sesh. I thought you'd be asleep by now.
It's tough to fall asleep when you eat an entire tub of ice cream by yourself.
Yeah, all that sugar will definitely keep you up at night. Speaking of which, you sure have been a big fan of ice cream lately.
Well, my best friend ditched me for his new best friend, and my pet doesn't even have a brain, so ice cream seemed like a pretty decent
I gotta
option.
rinse off, man. I just had a great training session with Johnny.
You're not even listening to me, Carl.
I promise you, Larry, I am listening to you, buddy, but I gotta rinse off. It was a great training session. The best training session. Just give me 2 seconds, I'll come back. I promise. Let me just power down. I'll be right back.
I don't understand why you need to get an armful of tattoos.
Well, first of all, when you cover your arm in tattoos, it's called a sleeve, not an armful of tattoos. And secondly, even though we're best friends, I still want to look tough for a boxing match.
To impress Johnny?
Not just to impress Johnny, but to be beige in general.
Beige. What are you even gonna get to fill up your arm? I mean, you could get some sort of fireworks display.
There's no way that the magic of fireworks can be conveyed on an arm. You need at least an entire back. This might be totally random, but I could see someday getting a companion back piece.
That's not random at all, Carl. It's completely on topic.
Enough chit-chat, Larry. It's tattoo time.
Come on!
When the police.
What?
What?
You, bonehead. Come on, I don't have all day. What do you want?
I'm here to receive a sleeve. An armful of tattoos.
Okay. Have you ever been tattooed before?
Nope. This is my first. I'm Carl, and that's my very best friend, Larry. He's here for moral support.
Well, my name is Skulls. I'm 31 years young and I run this joint. I inherited it from my old man when he kicked back when I was some young 20-something-year-old stupid punk. Tattoos have become more mainstream, Carl, and I don't like it. Used to be people used to just get their eyebrows pierced and call it a day. But I'm not one to turn away any business, am I? Got a kid to feed and bills to pay just like everybody else.
I hear that.
But I gotta ask you, full sleeve, huh? Why don't you start with something smaller?
No, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go with the sleeve. And you could draw whatever you want. A dragon, maybe a Japanese saying, maybe like a sexy woman in a bikini, a fire hydrant. I just want to look tough, like you.
I earned these tats. They reflect my inner being. Seriously, Carl, this is a big decision. Tattoos are forever, man.
Like friendship.
No, not necessarily like friendship.
How do you mean?
I mean, friendship tends to change. It can shift, right? Okay, when I was in college, my best friend, her name was Charlene. We called her Charlie. We were really tight. We used to smoke weed every day. She was my roommate. One time, this stupid frat guy made up a rumor that we were dykes, so we totally kicked his ass. That was a trip, actually. But then Charlene just turned into this mega bitch, and things just weren't the same after that. I haven't spoken with her in over 10 years.
That is a really heart-wrenching story. I'd love to hear her side of it. The girl relationships are really different than guy relationships, so I'm certain that what happened to you would never happen to Larry and me.
Actually, Skulls, Carl is somewhat mistaken. He and I have begun to grow apart ever since he started spending a lot of time with a mysterious badass named Johnny.
Is Johnny coming?
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? Friendships are not forever necessarily, but tattoos are. And I mean, yes, technically, Carl, you can get them lasered off, but it causes... Focus, Carl, Jesus. Do you want a full sleeve or not, man? Come on.
Well, I'm a little less certain than when I first entered your parlor, but yeah, I want the sleeve, and put it on my right arm because I'm a righty. And you know what? I'll take whatever this crisp $10 bill will get me.
Can I speak with you for a moment, Carl?
Go for it.
In private?
You don't need an armful of tattoos.
A sleeve.
You know what, Carl? I've
had it with you.
So, are we gonna hang at your house later?
Sure.
Okay. We should get some beer. Oh my god. There's that guy. He's looking at me. Should I go talk to him? I'll catch you guys later. Nice bike. You got a ciggy?
I don't smoke.
That's surprising. You look like a smoker.
Go buy yourself a pack. On me. My name's Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny. You're a true gentleman. I'm Lisa. People call me Sa for short.
Is that spelled apostrophe Sa?
Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, Johnny. I almost ordered a pizza for lunch, but I resisted. I had a protein shake instead.
Beige. Let's go train.
I love piping hot pizza.
So do I, Carl. So do I. Gotta stretch out these limbs, Carl, all right? It's the only way for you to stay limber. It'll help you move around quick in the ring, and when you see an opening, you pop Larry right in the jaw.
Actually, Larry and I have an agreement. Nothing above the shoulders and nothing below the upper stomach.
So what, you're just gonna stand there and punch each other in the chest?
Or the hand.
You're not gonna punch him in the hand, Carl. Boxing is a sport. Okay, Larry will understand that when you're in the ring. You know, it's his fault if he wants to loaf around all day, eating ice cream. You're working hard. You're out here training. You're eating complex carbohydrates. We both want pizza right now, right? We're not eating it. We're eating this whole grain bread.
Johnny, I appreciate you taking the time and teaching me a few tricks of the trade. And I feel like we're becoming very close friends.
And maybe even best friends.
Maybe. Yo, Larry! Larry, what's up? Another great training sesh. Oh, he's ignoring us.
I'm not ignoring you. I was just getting a little shut mouth.
He's been so touchy lately.
Gee, I wonder why. Do you wonder why, Stuffy? No, because you're not stupid.
No, because he's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, because you're afraid of real animals.
I'm not afraid. I'm allergic.
Same difference.
Not same difference at all, Larry.
Ready for the big fight, Larry?
More than ready.
Doesn't seem like you've been doing much training.
You don't know what I do when I'm alone.
What do you do when you're alone?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm pretty sure I do know.
And what is it you think I do?
The evidence is right there on the table.
What do you call evidence? I call a snack filled with vitamin D, which builds strong bones.
A protein shake would be healthier. But you're not the kind of guy who cares about your health, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means what it means.
What's it means what it means supposed to mean?
It means what it means. What it means. What it means. What it means.
Nothing.
What it
It
means.
means nothing.
What it
It
means.
means
What it
nothing.
means. What
It
it
means
means.
nothing. It
Means.
means
Means.
nothing. It
Means.
means nothing.
I'm gonna fix myself a protein shake to help replenish my system.
Good idea, Carl.
You want one, Larry?
No thanks. I already have a drink. Coffee.
Coffee. At this hour. You'll be up all night, Larry.
So what? I do my best thinking after midnight.
You know, you should take a page out of Carl's book and replenish your system with a protein shake. Carl's been working hard. He's the first guy in the gym every morning, the last guy to go home.
So what? So am I.
I've never seen him there.
I'm going for a walk.
Larry! Wait. If you're going out, can you pick up my dry cleaning? I'm staying at Johnny's tonight. You can just hang the DC in my room whenever you get back. Awesome, thanks, pal. I'll reimburse you. I'm not afraid of animals.
You are afraid of animals.
I'm not afraid of animals.
Hey man, let me get $1. Trying to get a bite to eat. Trying to catch a bus.
I feel like I've lost my best friend. All he cares about these days is training with Johnny. Carl's being such a jerk.
Carl is being a jerk. What about you, Larry? When you started off by saying you felt like you lost your best friend, I thought you were talking about me. But no, you were talking about Carl.
Carl is my best friend and you're my girlfriend.
You don't care about me. We haven't seen each other in forever. You're not even standing next to me.
I've been training for my boxing match.
From what I hear, you haven't been training at all.
Training is 95% mental.
Look, Larry, I love you, but I'm allowed to be mad at you.
I don't understand why you're mad. I'm just trying to earn money to pay the rent. I don't want to wind up like some street punk asking for $1 to get some food or to catch the bus.
I'm sleepy. I'm going to take a snooze.
I was just in the back taking a snooze. Let me give you some advice, Larry. A woman likes to feel understood. You're not being very understanding.
I appreciate your attempt to moderate our discussion, and it is a discussion, not an argument. But I don't think you're helping. In fact, I think you're biased. I'm sorry. I'm just upset about this whole Carl thing. You guys are coming to the boxing match, right?
I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Larry. After not talking to me for 3 days, suddenly you care if I come to your boxing match?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's boxing match. Before we get to tonight's main event, Deep Properties is proud to present the undercard. Introducing first, out of the red corner, this man holds a professional boxing record of 0-0, Larry. And in the blue corner, with a professional boxing record of 0-0, Carl. I'd like to add that I hope to become close friends with both boxers after tonight's fight.
All right, keep it clean here. Nothing below the belt.
Or above the shoulders.
Above the shoulders, okay. Just tap it out.
Remember what we talked about? Come out strong.
Ow!
What was that for?
A massive right from Carl. I'm trying to box you, Larry.
We don't have to box each other. We get paid either way.
I know that, but I figured if we are gonna fight, we might as well do a good job.
You know, I didn't realize it was worth it to you to hurt your best friend in order to be good at a sport you never even cared about until 3 days ago.
Both boxers playing the waiting game.
But I guess now that Johnny's in the picture, I'm no longer your best friend.
Larry, you know that's not true.
Sure feels that way. Slept at his house last night. You guys are basically roommates now.
And I'd have to give that round to Carl for landing every single one of his punches. Or should I say, every single one of his punch.
What the hell was that, Carl? You came out strong like we talked about, but didn't follow through at all. You gotta pounce. You understand?
It's the start of the second round, and Larry looks like he's got a hankering for some hydration. Carl removing his mouth guard.
Where's your mouth guard, Larry?
An unorthodox move by the non-veteran.
Forget to get one. Also, I didn't think you'd be punching me in the side of the head.
You look parched. Did you even bring a water bottle?
Thought there'd be a water fountain.
In the corner of the ring? Come on, Larry.
Sorry I'm not a professional boxer like you, so excuse me if I don't know the exact layout of a boxing ring.
Do something!
Come on, let's get you rehydrated.
When's the real fight start?
Larry here's parched and can use a squirt of water.
You guys need to fight. All right, that was the agreement. You can't just stand there talking to each other. Put that glove back on, Larry.
I'd appreciate it if you gave my TBF a squirt of water. TBF stands for Thirsty Best Friend.
TFBF. Thirsty Former Best Friend.
Take it back, Larry.
No.
Take it back immediately.
No.
The fight has slowed to a crawl, both men illustrating the old adage that boxing is all about patience.
Carl! Larry!
Hey, Stuffy.
Hello.
Hey. Who needs him? He doesn't appreciate you. Not like I do. Go in there and knock his ass out.
I've been thinking a lot, Carl, and I miss you. Miss hanging out. And wow, sure is toasty in here.
You probably have a fever.
Hey, break it up.
I'm sorry my friendship with Johnny made you jealous. I just got excited with someone new and different. I got carried away. Will you take me back as your #1 best friend?
Of course I will.
Okay, break it up.
doesn't mean all is forgiven. I'm still upset.
I need you to be the bigger man here, Larry. I need you to forgive and forget.
I can forgive and I can forget, but I can't forgive and forget.
That's not fair. I apologized. And if we truly are best friends, that should be enough.
Now we're even.
Now we're even.
This is a massacre. The referee's gonna have to call the fight.
Finish him!
A bop on the shoulder from Larry, and that is the first time Carl has ever been wounded. And a surprise second win from Larry.
Keep your hands up.
Now that's what I call a low blow. A furious exchange between these two-pounding pummelers. Ladies and gentlemen, pure anarchy has erupted here tonight.
Forget about coaching, folks. Forget about technique. This is a street brawl. Larry and Carl are beating the living daylights out of each other as if there's no tomorrow. You know what? Maybe there isn't. As the old saying goes, just because the sun rose yesterday morning doesn't mean... Uh-oh.
He's dead.
I'm not dead, you idiot!
Dominic? Dominic. Dominic.
Come on in.
You're cut from the fight.
Oh, it's just a few scrapes.
Is Carl around?
He's at the park with the girls. I'm sorry for your loss, Johnny.
His last words were, "I'm not dead, you idiot."
Why don't you have a seat?
I owe you an apology, Larry. When I set up the undercard for the fight, I was really mad about the date with Nicole.
If you'll recall, Carl only said you two might potentially get along.
Yeah, but I was still mad. And I think I wanted to break up your friendship. I was out for revenge, and revenge is never the right move. And the worst thing about it is that I really would like to be best friends with both of you. What do you say, Larry?
That'd be beige. That'd be real beige.
I should go. I need to finish clearing out my brother's stuff.
Or we could go meet everybody at the park.
Guys. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
I'm starting to feel a little better. Thanks.
Oh, yeah! Oh.
Sa!
Hey, Johnny.
Hey. She seems nice.
What are you doing here, Johnny?
Just hanging out with some friends. What are you doing here?
I'm taking a break with a few coworkers. I work catering on weekends.
Yeah, what about the weekdays? What do you do then?
I'm studying Chinese medicine.
Oh, that's funny, because Lisa is an anagram for ails. Like the cure for what ails you.
Thanks. Maybe we should hang out sometime on purpose.
I should tell you, I just got out of an intense relationship.
That's okay, Johnny. We can take it slow.
You two sure to jam in that boxing ring.
I love jam.
I know you do, Larry.
He also loves pizza, which I also love. Too bad it's impossible to get a pizza in the park.
Define impossible.
You mind if I take a peek inside?
Larry, get in here. How about we pair this pizza with some vino?
But we can't drink any alcohol.
Why not?
Because we're both pregnant.
5-second rule. What do we miss?
Carl, you're my best friend, and I'd like you to be my child's godfather.
And you're my best friend, and I'd like you to be my child's godfather.
I just said that.
I'm not finished, Larry. Much like you and I are #1 best friends, our children will be #1 best friends, and their children will be #1 best friends, and so on and so forth, forever, always, until the end of time.
Why are you crying, Johnny?
Because I'm so happy.
Why would you cry if you're happy?
Now that it's over, you can sleep the whole night through. Wake up and do what's good for you. Work until you can't remember everything that bothers you that I do. And when the summer rain comes down, you were right. Every time we had a fight over whether I need therapy. But you keep everything to yourself. You don't share